quick note here. I think we might have got our signals crossed with our interview with Tim Sullivan, so I don't think we'll be able to bring that to y'all tonight, but we will try to do that in the future in some way, somehow, some form. But until then, Landon, we have enough to talk about with what the hell is going on.
We've got events, man.
When we, as the story goes, y'all, I don't know how many of y'all have been here forever with us, and forever meaning 4 years. We started in the pandemic and we didn't even have an events. There was no events. The events were go and get your beer and be safe about it.
That's about it.
Right. And
Yeah.
support your local brewery and make sure that they have some love and all that. And it seems like we did a bunch because we lost some, but we didn't lose, as many as I thought we were going to be honest with you. But
right.
With that being said, we have a whole bunch tonight to talk about, y'all.
Yeah.
I think this is the first one we have, Landon, right?
Yeah, it is. This
weekend?
One's actually, this weekend, May 18th. This will be from 1 to 4. It's at the Chippewa Area Ice Arena in Chippewa Falls, which is in my neck of the woods. They do this, so they have sort of an outdoor rink that they do this in now. It's covered, so if there's weather or whatever, if it's raining, you're still good. But so there's a lot of beer, food, music, games, silent auction, and raffle items. They mentioned on there they suggest bringing a vehicle with plenty of space for your winnings. So I kind of have a history with this beer fest. We ended up winning, and by we I mean my wife and I. One year we ended up winning a Pabst reversible sleeping bag, a big gift basket from New Glarus, a bottle of Utopias, and there was something else in there, and we spent $20. So
for the raffle,
yeah, bought one of my wingspans. So it's a long. If you've never seen me in person, I'm tall-ish, but my arms reach quite a ways. So yeah, it was a pretty good deal. I had a friend that won a wheelbarrow of liquor, just various liquors last year. So it's a good time, good place to go and win a bunch of stuff, and it's for it benefits the youth hockey in Chippewa Falls. So
yeah, I was gonna say this is the benefit one that you go to every year, or you go to a lot. Yep. Now I remember. Yes. So and that's only $40, y'all. It's not that
pretty good deal.
Looks like 4. It looks like 3 hour, 4 hours, 1 to 4, so 3 hours. That's good.
And they've got buses running from, I believe, Ambibulous Brewing in Altoona, and then one other place. So if you don't feel like you should be driving over there, and you probably shouldn't be driving over there, hop on the bus.
Shout out to those hours too. Like in the middle of the afternoon, enough time to get your drunk, bud home for dinner,
sober up a little bit, and maybe hit it again.
Yeah, you know how sometimes the wife or the significant other is like, "Oh yeah, to a brewery fest for 8 hours. What are you gonna do for 8 hours?" So it's only 3, honey.
It's only 3. The 3 is plenty. Trust me.
And it's for a good cause.
It's for a good cause. That's right.
It's like when the significant others go out and they're like, "Well, it was a sale, so I had to buy it." Well, it's a sale. This is a beer sale. It's only $40. Helps the kids.
That's right.
Yeah. So shout out to Northwest Beer Fest. This is Saturday. This is Saturday, so that should be
this fun. Saturday. Yeah. And they'll do, if you're not one of those people that likes to buy tickets in advance, you can walk up and get a ticket. It may cost you an extra $5 or whatever, but not a big deal.
Good times.
Yeah.
Noted. So,
all right.
This one is
Frothy Forage. Yeah, a beer, wine, and cider festival. It's also coming up this weekend. There again, we just talked about good hours. So 12 to 4 p.m.
I like it.
This is at the River Edge Nature Center in Saukville. Tickets are $50 online or $55 at the door.
Okay.
So they showcase local breweries, wineries, cideries in the stunning natural setting of the River Edge Nature Center. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say the venue here is probably pretty dope.
Yeah. All proceeds support River Edge's mission of connecting people to nature throughout environmental education and conservation in southeastern Wisconsin.
There we go. There we
Yeah.
go. $45. Or I'm sorry, 55 online, 55 at the door, y'all. Good cause. And yeah, so that's a good one. Covering the whole state here this month, y'all.
Right.
So then I don't know. Oh yeah, we have the 33rd annual Micro Brew Fest.
I was going to say, I've never heard about this one, but it's been going on for 33 years this year. So it must be a hell of a
They're
one.
doing something right.
That's
and they're
right.
doing something right.
And it's hosted by Roland's Calumet Brewing Company. I haven't heard of that one either.
I haven't heard of that one either.
Yep. Happening at the county fairgrounds in Chilton. Joel's heard of Roland's Calumet, but
I was going to say Joel has, of course.
Yeah.
Right. Anyway,
so they host this every May. It's at, like I said, it's at the fairgrounds. 30 or more Wisconsin breweries will be there, and 100 or more types of micro brews. We don't really refer to it as micro brews anymore, except for older people. But I kind of dig that. That's how long it's been going on that they still call it that. So it's good. Looks like a great time.
Yeah, and being around 33 years, they ain't changing their ways, so they're good.
No, and I don't blame them.
Amen to that. And as y'all can see here, there's a bunch there. A&P, Cocoon, which is one of my short lists up there in Green Bay. I don't know if y'all have ever heard of that one, and I know Joel has. Don't even comment, Joel. Titletown, Vintage, also Round Man.
Some of the ones that you don't get to see very often, like Round Man out of Spooner, Sand Creek. Yeah,
what's Craft Creek? I have no idea. So, yeah, good times.
Yeah.
Good times. So, there's
bring your own lawn chairs.
Bring your own lawn chairs. No grills, no carry-ins,
and no tickets sold at the door.
Yeah, so you got to get that earlier. Look at that, festival shirts, other brewery memorabilia. It sounds like a really, really good time, y'all.
Yeah,
I mean, this is Sunday, right?
Yeah, this is on a Sunday. It's
yeah, and that's a little strange for us because we're used to the Saturday, beer fest, Sunday rest day. But I don't know, y'all do what y'all got to do. And
if they've been doing it for 33 years, just keep her going. Amen
to that. So now we'll go off of our script here, and we'll get to this one here, which is Urban Harvest is having their 8th anniversary block party. Landon on this is Saturday, so we kind of jumped ahead. But there's a gut food truck there. You can see the menu over there on the side there. They're gonna have bands, just your normal anniversary festival. It doesn't say here, but I'm sure they wouldn't be a brewery if they didn't have any special anniversary beer and special beers for all that. So it just wouldn't be a brewery. Like, I'm sorry, Urban Harvest, if y'all don't have any special beers on your birthday, I don't know what we need to tell you to do. So show up for that. I'm sure there's something special going on. Yeah, so that sounds like fun. Bands like your normal yard games, all that. Hopefully y'all get good weather for that this weekend. I don't know what the weather is. I haven't checked it, but it's Wisconsin, so you never know. So yeah, there's that. Or shout out to Urban Harvest though for their 8th anniversary. Good times. So also, man, why does everything happen in one weekend, Landon?
I don't know.
It's a little bit last time, but since it's and we wanted to give you all a little bit of a heads up because it was already sold out. One of the slots was sold out last year, but those Honor Flight May 18th extravaganza run and fun and all kinds of things going on from 11 to 3. So you're running, so you want to get up a little early and get that run out you so you can get some burn some calories for the beer for the rest of the afternoon.
Yep.
And I think so. As it shows here, I did this a couple days ago. You can see y'all the first slot for the run is sold out. And when I did this about a week ago, there was 160 slots left. So I'm not sure how much are left, but I'm pretty sure there probably still some for that second slot to run y'all between 12 and 1. So if y'all want to do that, you can see you can go to Oso's website. Also, we put the link up there. I don't know how y'all can grab that. Maybe y'all can see that or pause and see that. But so Oso's Honor Flight. If y'all don't know where Honor Flight is, real quick, it's a charity that sends that helps veterans get to they take them to Washington D.C. and they go to all the memorials and they just do something for our veterans, and it's a really nice reunion thing for them, and it's a nice camaraderie thing and all that. So little hat tip to our veterans, they don't have to pay for anything. And yeah, and it looks like they're making some special beers here for it, and they raised last year they raised 13,000, and that was up from 8,000 the year before. So
Yeah.
I get 20 this year, y'all. So I'm pretty sure. Look for the details. You probably don't even have to run or walk. You can probably just give money if you just love the idea of that, and I love the idea of that. I don't know why anybody wouldn't. So that is this weekend, y'all. And that's in Plover, which is Stevens Point area. So Honor Flight, y'all. Check it out. Check it out.
Very cool. Very
Uh,
cool.
We'll go back to our thing, which is put on by our friends at the Wisconsin Brewers Guild. We are now into June, y'all. And this is one of Wisconsin's bigger festivals, Landon.
Yeah. Wisconsin Beer Lovers Festival. Like you said, Saturday, June 1st from noon to 5 in Glendale. 65 general admission, $80 for the VIP. So I've never done VIP at one of these, but that seems to be pretty consistent. It's between $80 and $120 or something like that for most of those. So this benefits Feeding America Eastern Wisconsin. So they'll have food, beer, of course, more than 60 craft breweries from across the state, local restaurants, cuisine partners, food trucks, live bands, and so much more. Your ticket includes free beer, food samples, live music, mingling with craft brewmasters and fellow enthusiasts.
Yeah, a lot of fun. 880 for the VIP. I suspect it's noon to 5, so you probably get in a little early. Again, love those hours. Glendale is where again, Landon?
I didn't grow
North,
up here,
right?
so sure.
Oh, I was gonna say, since it's north, you should know it. And if it's south, I should know it.
No, it's down. It's down.
One of our peoples lives in there.
Down by Milwaukee.
Oh, it's Milwaukee. Duh.
Yeah.
Duh. So it's Milwaukee. Great. Perfect.
Joel lives in Glendale. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's not north. Our geography here is off.
North of Milwaukee proper. But
there we go. Yeah, and this is put on by our friends at the Wisconsin Brewers Guild. We had the president on 2 months ago. So good times for that. And it's every year. I think they skipped 2 years for the pandemic. So it's good to see that one is back. And lastly, certainly not least, is this one, Lynn.
Up North Beer Fest. So this is actually up north by me.
This is north. We got that right. Yeah.
Yeah. Eagle River. So this is a 2-dayer, which most people are confused by, but this happens on a campground. So this will be on Friday, June the 7th and Saturday, June 8th at High Pines Campground in Eagle River. So Premier Beer Night is on Friday the 7th. And then everything else is on June 8th. So Premier Beer Night, if you want to do that, feature special beer from 16 participating breweries that will only be available that night. So it's like a VIP red carpet, as much as a red carpet as you can get on a campground.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it goes from 6 to 8 and includes heavy hors d'oeuvres. And then the main event the next day goes from 2 to 6. they'll have 30 breweries from Wisconsin and the Midwest. So I didn't see what other ones that they have outside of Wisconsin, but anyway, you'll get a sampling glass that you get to keep, a beer guide to find breweries at the festival. There will be live music, foods available to purchase, which will the food will benefit Eagle River Veterans Resource Center, which is nice. So this is kind of a what I would consider a beer fest for beer drinkers that maybe aren't so much heavy into craft beer. They like the idea of craft beer, but they're not like really into it. So because they call out lesser known breweries like Third Space Brewing. So yeah. But it's a good time. People from the north are a little different. I like those people. They're great.
Sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure up there, Third Space is lesser known. Down here, Third Space is big.
Yeah. They still have Line and Cools come to this beer fest. So that kind of gives you an idea of.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. But Tribute, right. So Eagle River actually has their own brewery called Tribute Brewing. I've never been there, but yeah.
Cool.
Fun time. All right. I've known people that have gone. They said they had a great time. So if you like camp, that would be a great place to go. Joel says tribute good stuff. So if you haven't tried them,
says here's a little detail I thought was interesting. No children or pets or carriers. Yeah. Well, no carriers, but no children and pets.
Yeah.
And as someone who has children, and I know you do too. I mean, we all do on this cast outside of Chris, or actually we all do.
Yeah.
I'm cool with no children beer events. I'm cool with it. I mean, I got children. It's not that I don't love children, but I'm cool with when people say, "Hey, no kids."
Right.
I'm fine.
I can find a babysitter. Not a great place for kids anyway. So
right. Some places aren't. Right. Some kids aren't kid friendly, and sometimes people need to be told that up front, like no kids.
Agreed.
No dogs. Respectfully, love the dogs. And again, I mean, most people love dogs, but like sometimes not appropriate. So it kind of sets the feel of like what kind of things are going to be going on up there up north beer fest. So y'all have a good time. That should be fun. Good times.
Absolutely.
Also, there seems to be a theme too, Landon, with all of these, which is a charity aspect. It seems like tied with every single one of them, and that's great. And we want to see that.
Absolutely.
On June 9th, down here in Madison, we have the 2024 Brews Cruise. It's Delta Beer Lab and Stark Weather Brewing Company. So on Sunday, June the 9th, they will take a loop around one of our wonderful lakes here in Madison. It's from 1 to 5. You choose which brewery you start. You stop for a beer at the other brewery, and you make the loop. And you stop. You Team Delta or Team Starkweather, and so it's $35. I believe there's a cause here, but I don't see it. But you go to the Delta Beer Store for more information and or to register. Or if you're in Madison and you go to either one, I'm pretty sure they can help you figure it out there too. So that's June 9th, 1 to 5. Get out and get some exercise in before you drink them beers. And lastly, Landon, one of my favorite events of every year is the anniversary party for Three Sheeps, one of my favorite beer companies in the state. They have, the next slide shows that when you go to buy the anniversary beers, I think they're all sold out.
Ooh.
There wasn't anything. I couldn't buy any of them, which I was disappointed. Yeah. So Three Sheeps, in my opinion, has one of the best barrel age programs, if not the best. It's kind of hard to beat out Central Waters, respectfully.
Right.
And it's really, and Lakefront is so tough themselves, even though they only, Lakefront, they drop the Black Friday and Runaway almost, it seems like, with the barrel age, if that makes sense.
Yep.
But Three Sheeps is right up there with the Wolf series. So they're turning 12, y'all. The last 12 years it would have been possible. We had the owner on talking about how it was tough for them to get through the pandemic. So they have a birthday bash. I don't know if you've ever been to Three Sheeps. Nice, big outdoor, indoor area, big barn, not barn, but like where they open up the windows and they can open up the
Sure.
doors and
Sure.
let the air in, and they got a tent out, and it's just real nice. And they have all kinds of food trucks, friendly staff, live music, bottle share, everything, y'all.
Nice.
So check out their website. Again, maybe there's still some anniversary beers here, but if not, still a great time. I still might make it up there for that one. That's the one that I'm most likely to make out of all of them. Is the Three Sheeps anniversary party. So I'll know more about that next month when we get closer. But wait, let's see, hold on. When is that again? Yeah, okay, so it's so Saturday, June 15th, and the next Badger Beer Hour is June 19th, y'all. So check my social media for me. Maybe I'm gonna try to get up there. Actually, I try to get up there every year, but you know how it is, family man, and summer weekends are just so yeah, and everything happens on the same weekend too. You know what I'm saying? Like it seems like there's like 4 events the same weekend. So that, y'all, is our events. There are probably so many more that we didn't even get to, but those are the biggest ones that we found. A lot of them have charities involved, so we're happy about that. And on that note, Landon, we will get to the last call here.
Okay.
So awesome time. The events, man. Again, hit one of them, y'all. Do something. It's gonna be fun.